to York Ice Arena in York, Pennsylvania. The Chicago Phantoms taking on the Pittsburgh Predators. Your starting squad, Cushman, along with B-Mac. Up front with Dom Normandy. Stamper and Monaco have the blue line. And it's going to be Max Bersani on the net. 15 minutes on the clock to start this period. Phantoms are wearing socks along with a vertical black and gray stripe up the side of the pants. Shoulders, they have gray on them. And they have their gray helmets along with their black gloves and orange on the Warrior part of them. For the Predators, it's going to be looking like the Nashville Predators, pretty similar. They're going to have the white jerseys along with some gold and blue piping around the sleeves across the backs of the shoulders. And their socks have blue and gold on them as well. The pants are going to be blue along with a large gold vertical stripe. And a face-off in the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Preds to the left of Max. Here to the near side, your blue liners up there now are going to be Zayer and McRae. Cushman's going to headman it over to Dom. Up picked off by the Predators. Come back across to Murray at center ice. B-Mac going on and down toward penalty boxes. Cuts it off, thrown away by the Preds down in the left wing corner. Picked up by Max Zayer here on the near far side. Left to right underneath the net of Bersani. Sent over here to Cushman. Coming. Cushman knocked away by the Preds. Cut off by Zayer. Max chips one over here to Cush. Cush at the right hash marks. Pushes it up the boards here on the near side. Over to here on the near side, toe drag to the middle, intercepted by the Preds, going right back the other way, cut off by Zayer at the blue line, and the neutral off. It's going to be Max getting rubbed off here. The puck maintains his feet, and pushed inside the zone by the Predators, knocked away by Zayer over to behind the net of Bersani, has to be picked up by Max Zayer here to the near side. Max headmans into Cush, cut off by the Preds, 1-4 checker. Zayer's going to send out of zone, trying to hit Kerwick. Kerwick shoved off the puck here right in center ice. Coming in is Lucadella, knocked free by Cushman, chipped the other way by the Preds, and picked up by Zayer into the right wing corner. Max going to work down behind the net of Bersani, right to left, and he cuts back bottom right circle, sends it over to Kerwick. Kerwick top of the right. It's Lucadella and Cushman. Cushman across the Pred line, top of the right circle, comes in all the way across the slot, trying to fire a shot. He fans on it, and it's picked back up by Stamper. Stamper pulling it back in front of the line. And goes D to D to the Rock. Rock, right point, sends one low. Blocked by the Preds, going right back the other way. Knocked away by Cushman. Picked back up by the Predators. Back checking is going to be Lucadello. And on the back check, chip past Monaco. Down behind the left post of Bersani. Kerwick, or that's Lucadello, ran into one of the Preds guys. Picked up here by Monaco. Here comes the Rock with plenty of time and space. Sends it over to the far side. Tipped by Lucadello. Coming in is KO. KO taken down. Picked up by Kerwick. 3 on Kerwick. Kerwick's going to fire one towards the goaltender. And it's blocker save in the left wing corner. 12:38 to go here in the period. Cut off here to the near side by KO, out towards Monaco. Monaco poke checks him, picked back up by the Predators, and they send up here to the near side. Cut off by the Rock. Rock bodies it off, top of the right circle, picked up by B-Mac, who's going to send one back towards KO. Cut off by the Predators, going on the right wing corner. Coming down low is Monaco, hitting the brakes. Monaco stays with him. Come back down behind the net. Bersani here to the near side, looking for a wraparound. Knocked away by Stamper. Sent back up the right post here to the near side. It's going to be picked up by Bronson. Bronson going to work right to left on the far side, pushing it up. Into the middle he goes. Trying to pick his pocket is going to be the Preds. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray to KO. Poke check away by the Preds. Picked up by B-Mac. B-Mac across the blue line. Left dot. Comes it. Fires a shot. Glove saved by the goaltender. No rebound given as KO comes in for the pressure. At 12:01 to go here in the period. Face-off goes to the left wing circle. And it's going to be Sightsinger along with Cushman and KO up front. It'll be Zayer and McRae on the blue line. Face-off tied up by the Preds here. They're coming in front of Zayer. Chipped down, knocked down by Max. Max, top of the left circle, comes in, fires one, blocked by the Preds. Left dot, trying to send it out of the zone. They do pass Sightsinger. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 11:50 to go here in the first. Face-off goes back in the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Phantoms, dressed in their Sunday blacks. Coach Caden having a word with the referee, not sure what for. Face-off back in the left wing circle, like I was saying. Out there now is going to be Sightsinger along with B-Mac at center. KO heads over to the slot. Zayer top of the circle there, and McRae high right point. McMurray on the face-off, tied up by the Preds. Coming in as Sightsinger, chipped off here to the near side by the Predators. Left wing hash marks, trying to get it out of the zone of the Preds, and cut off by Sightsinger and McMurray here on the strong side. Out of the zone over the stick of Zayer, and it's going to be Max in a foot race here. One of the Preds' 4 checkers down in the right wing corner. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face-off back in the left wing circle now. 11:35 to go here in the period. Line up for the Phantom stays the same. Now KO makes his way over to the half wall. Seitzinger in the slot. BMAC on your faceoff. Zaire now top of the left circle closer to the half wall. And McRae high right point. Faceoff one back for Zaire. Zaire up near the near side. Preds cut it off. And at the blue line kept in by Max. Max to KO. KO fires one wide left. Tipped by the goaltender. Picked up by Seitzinger. Knocked off the puck. Ran into the right wing corner. Comes the Predators. Cut off by BMAC. Poke check by KO. Picked up by the Preds. Here they're coming in one-on-one in front of Zaire. Back checking his Seitzinger. Top of the right circle comes down to the corner. Zaire going to carry him down below. Rubs him off and down behind the goal line. Hooked up and taken down is Zaire. Coming in is BMAC for support. Out to the left dot. Backing up is going to be the Prez. Picks up in the slot. Fires the backhand shot. Saved by Bersani. Fires another one. Another stick save by Bersani. Fires one. Oh, another save by Bersani. He doesn't see it. Puck is going to be get in. No goal as Bersani smothers it. Max lost sight of the puck. And at 10:57, Bersani with the highlight reel save there. Kept one from going in the net. Coach Caden goes for the line change. Headed out there now is going to be Cushman along with Kerwick and DeNormandy up front. Blue Liners are going to be Stamper and Monaco. Stamper in a slot with Cushman. Monaco down in the I formation behind Kerwick. Face off to the right of Bersani in the left wing circle. Kerwick on your face-off, send it back to the point. Coming out is going to be DeNormandy. Up, Kerwick in support. Kerwick chips one forward towards the Phantom benches. Fanning on is going to be the Preds. Knocked down by Kerwick in front of the penalty box. It's picked up by DeNormandy, shoving it forward to Kerwick. Kerwick trying to headman it over to Cush. And it's going to be inside his own towards DeNormandy. DeNormandy takes it in the left wing corner. Thought that was going to be offsides as Cush looked like he was across the blue line there. And we'll take it. That's right, folks. Right ring corner picked up by Cush. Cush hanging on, curls onto his forehand, sends it over, looking for Monaco, and intercepted by the Preds. Chip past the rock. Here comes the Preds with speed. It's going to be Stamper in a foot race. Top of the left circle on the far side. Blocked by Bronson. Off the dasher board it goes. Picked up by Stamper behind here to the near side. Met by one forechecker. Picked up by Bronson on the regroup. And he sends it over here to Cushman. Cushman between his legs. Picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick knocked off the puck. Picked up by Stamper. Stamper with a little bit of time and space in front of the Pred benches. Down. Kicks it forward to his state. Goes down in the right wing half wall. Picked up on the far side by Cushman. Coming in is Kerwick. Bottom of the right circle. Hacking and whacking is going to be Cushman's Kerwick. Puck that travels off here to the near side for Torlis. Torlis sends on back to Kerwick. Got Cush posted up in front of the net. Knocked away by the Preds on the far side. 9:55 to go. Backing up is Monaco and Stamper. 2-on-2. Here they're coming. Top of the left circle. Comes across in front of Stamper. In front of the slot. Monaco's got a guy tied up. It's Stamper going to work in the left wing corner with Cushman. Cushman makes one in front of the net. Throws it out towards Bersani. Picked up by the Preds. Blocked by the Rock. Bound behind the goal line. It goes for Stamper. Stamper swings it back over here to the near side for Torlis. Torlis one hands it. Tries to muscle it forward. And it's picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick going to carry it across to the outside. Towards the Phantom benches on the far side. Cuts back to center. And makes a move. He's got Torlis on his left. Cushman goes for the line change. And Kerwick dumps one in towards the goaltender. Picked up by the Preds. Breaking out here to the near side. Blocked off the puck by Torlis. Picked up by Lucadello. Intercepted on the back check there. Picked up by McMurray. That's going to be offsides as Turles was hustling to get back across the blue line, and B-Mac just across it with that puck. And at 9:16 to go here in the period, a face-off just outside the zone right in front of us. It's going to be McMurray along with KO and Lucadello up front. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and McRae left to right. And B-Mac wins it back to Max. Number 77 chips one forward to B-Mac inside the zone, knocked away by the Preds. At the blue line, cut off by KO. KO slams one forward, and it pointing back out to the blue line as it was knocked away by the Preds. Chip pass there, and into the mid-Phantom zone it goes. And Zaire sends one back across the blue line, picked up by the Preds, thrown right back in the hands of Max, and then it's going to be headman towards KO. KO across the blue line, left wing side, comes down, left hash mark, comes towards it out. Looks cut back to the fires a shot. Blocked by the defender, slammed forward by Lucadello, picked back up by Nico. Nico's got B-Mac bottom of the right circle, tried to send one towards the net. He's cut off by two. Into the right wing corner for the Preds, up off the glass, kicked forward by McRae, picked up by the Preds, swatted at by Max, towards the Phantom benches, left wing side, he's got a guy crushing the net, McRae on the back check, looks to go for the centering pass, blocked by Zaire, in the left wing corner it goes, Max sends one over to Lucadello, Lucadello pushing it up the ice, he's got B-Mac on his right, up to B-Mac on the far side towards the Pred benches, down right dot, coming across, puck protection, sends one towards the net, saved by the goaltender, picked up by the Preds defender, behind the net it goes, left right wing side now, out to the far side, backing up is Monaco, chip past the Rock, it's going to be Stamper in a foot race now towards the Phantom benches, and he's going to slam one over here to the near side, and that's going to be collected by Monaco, number 7 going to work, right wing half wall, near side, shove one forward towards, that's going to be McMurray out of the zone towards KO, picked up by the Preds, make a move around, swing and a miss by McMurray, firing a shot low, 6 save by Bersani, picked up by Monaco, chips one out trying to hit over at KO, right half wall, looking to fire a shot low, another save by Bersani, no rebound given, and Stamper comes in and take away the second look opportunity at 7:52 to go. I like how Stamper used his body to shield in front of Max there, gets low, cuts off to set the forward there trying to slam one in on a dirty goal. Nice work by Bronson. It's Cushman on the half wall. Kerwick at center. DeNormandy in the slot with Stamper. Monaco down in the I formation behind Kerwick. Face off to the left of Bersani in the right wing circle. Picked up by the Preds. Poke check by Monaco. Puck goes in the right wing corner. Monaco gives a little body on him. Anthony Monaco's got him pinned in. Down behind the goal line. Center pass in front. Saved by Bersani. Coming in is Cushman to pick his pocket. It's going to be Cushman along with DeNormandy. 2-on-2 with two back checkers. It's going to be Cushman across the blue line. Wide right. Comes down behind the goal line. Hits the break. Curls around. He's got Stamper open right point. Tried to hit Kerwick. Picked off by the Predators. Poke check by Bronson. Picked back up in a 3-on-2. Here they're coming in front of the rock. Top of the circle. Comes across left. Fire shot. Blocked by Monaco. Picked back up by the Preds and fire one wide right here to the near side. Rebound for Cushman. Cushman's going to send one all the way down. That'll be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 7:15 to go here in the period. And the face off in the right wing circle to the left of Bersani. Phantoms complete the line change. Here comes Brandon Ko to play left wing. BMAC going to take your face off. DeNormandy is playing right wing. Blue liners in McCrighton and Zaire. Zaire down in the left right wing corner here to the near side. Firing one from the right point. Glove saved by Bersani as he scoops it up like a first baseman. And at 7:10, we're going to get a whistle and an offensive zone face-off for the Preds once again from the right circle. BMAC going to take your face-off. Ko Hang makes his way over here to the half wall. Still going to be McRae and DeNormandy in the slot. Face-off one by the Preds. Picks move around BMAC. Fired a shot saved by Bersani. And Zaire gets in front of Bersani, kind of similar to what Stamper did. Making sure there's no second look. Predators flooding that in front of the net. They're headed right to it, folks. BMAC got to tie up that centerman. On that face-off. Face-off one here to the near side for Zaire. Max going to make a move around right hash mark, trying to muscle one out of his own towards the Preds. Preds forward, blows the tire. Ko here on the near side, gets on the defensive side of it, swinging around, backing up to Zaire. Picked up by Max in the right face-off dot. He's harassed by one. And Max going to try to shove one up the strong side. Picked up here to the near side by Ko, shoved off by McMurray. It's a 2-on-1 battle, won by Brandon Ko. Number 97, cupping him across the blue line. Out to the center ice, headman's over to Don. Norman at the blue line, picks it back up, and knocked off the puck by the Preds. Puck is going to trickle all the way towards the Phantom benches on the far side. Collected by Zaire. Zaire hits the brakes and sends it on the outside. Chips it forward towards the Normandy. Kept in by the Preds. Muscled out by Don. Thrown right back in and out of the zone. Knocked loose by Ko. Picked up here by BMAC, who's going to send one up off the boards. Intercepted by the Preds going the other way. Poke check by BMAC. Number 91 on the near side. Pushing it forward across the blue line. Gets rubbed off the puck. Here comes towards Seitzinger. Knocked up in the air by Ko. Picked back up by the Preds. In a 3-on-2 in front of McRae. McRae stops him at the blue line. Preds pick back up. Left dot. Coming down towards Bersani. Fires a shot. Rebound save in the left wing corner by Max. Picked up by Zaire. Max went down, trying to get back up as Bersani. Now he moved back around the left wing corner. Picked it up, firing a shot across, blocked by McRae, picked up by McMurray. McMurray's got Seitzinger on the far side. He chips it over to him off on Nate's stick. It goes into the right wing corner, collected by the Preds. And it's going to be on the far side, breaking out towards the Fred bench. He shoved one forward, cut off by Cushman in front. Puck is loose towards Ko. Past Monaco towards Stamper, left wing side. Coming in is Stamper, hitting the brakes to be the Preds. Fires a shot, saved by Bersani. We're going to get a whistle at 5:38 to go here in the period. Predators seem to be picking up momentum, and the Phantoms on their heels. Face off in the left wing circle to the right of Bersani. In the slot will be Stamper, then Turles. Monaco down in the I formation behind Cushman, taking the face off for Seitzinger. And on the far side it goes. Cushman comes in left wing circle. Come down towards Monaco behind the goal line. Cushman runs him off here into the right wing corner. Cush picks up the loose change. He's got Turles on the near side, trying to chip one towards Nick. No go. Blocked by the Preds. Picked back up by Stamper. Stamper pulls it back. Got three Preds on him. He's got a step now. There's two boys on him. Still inside the zone. Picked up by Cushman. Cushman sends it towards Turles. Intercepted by the Preds. Knocked down by Cush. Picked back up by Stamper, who knifes one forward towards Turles. Turles trying to send one in the left wing corner. He does. At 5:09 to go here in the first period. Turles on the forecheck now. Backing up is Cushman and Seitzinger off the left wing corner. Right wing corner on the far side, rather. Come back down low. The Preds going to reverse the ice. Send over here to the near side. It's Zaire comes into the left point. Monaco backs up as the safety on the far side. And it's picked up by Zaire. Zaire blows a tire. Knocked loose by Cushman. Coming in is Seitzinger on the back check. Picked up by Monaco. Monaco sends one back the other way to Cushman. Top free by Cush. It's Cush in a one-on-one. Cush, top left circle, comes down left side. Fires a shot right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given at 4:41 to go here in the first period. And the Phantoms complete the line change. Out there now is going to be Kerwick going to take your face-off probably, or BMAC, one of them. It'll be BMAC taking the face-off. Luke Cadello heads over to the half wall. Kerwick in the slot. It'll be Zaire and McRae left and right. Face off top of circle for Max. Max fires a shot. Blocker save back in behind the goal line. Coming in is McMurray on the forecheck. Comes back on left to right. Cut off by Kerwick. Puck trickles off to the right corner. It's going to be BMAC backing up on the far side trying to cut him down. Back here in front of the Pred benches now towards McRae, one-on-one. Adams going to stuff him at the blue line, slow him down, giving a chance for BMAC to come in. Left wing hash marks, picked off by BMAC. Coming in is McRae. McRae bailing it out, trying to shove one towards Kerwick. He does. It's Kerwick picking it up in front of his own blue line, makes a move on it, and cuts back to the outside. Keegan pushing up the ice. He had a man on his right. Keegan going across the slot. Right Hashmers comes across to the backhand, looks to pull it back, fires a shot, and a save by the goaltender here to the near side. Rebounded out to the left wing circle. Back checking is going to be Lucadello along with BMAC. BMAC fishes it out in front of the neutral zone. Pulled back across. Kerwick gets onside. BMAC into the slot. Fires a shot right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given at 3:55 to go here in the period. The goaltender from the Predators standing tall. I'd like to see him go a little lower. See what he's got in his butterfly positioning at 3:55 to go here in the period.
Go Phantoms.
Phantoms complete the line change.
Go Phantoms.
It's going to be DeNormandy along with Cushman and KO up front. It'll be Stamper and Monaco on the blue line from left to right. Picked up across the blue line. Poke check by Monaco. Monaco stood it up. Picked up by KO. KO fires a shot. No rebound given. And the goaltender smothers it.
Keep it going, guys.
DeNormandy on the half wall. Cushman at center. KO in the slot. Stamper and Monaco left and right once again. Puck goes in the left wing corner. Picked up by the Preds. It's DeNormandy on the forecheck into the right wing corner, coming out towards KO. Out to the point. Tied up by Monaco. Puck's going to slide out of the zone. It's going to be picked up by Stamper. Stamper's got 3 on him. It's Stamper behind the net of Bersani. Left to right. Hits the brakes and they all fly right by. On the far side, it's Stamper with the move. That left wing dot comes over here to the near side now. Pushing it across the Phantom line, and he's pulling it back. Didn't like the exit out of the zone, and he picks it back up. It's Stamper with a little bit of time and space on the far side. He goes. Puck protection across the Pred line. Knocked off the puck to the far side. Chipped out towards Monaco. Monaco keeps it at the blue line in front of the Pred benches. Kicked away by KO. Picked back up in front of the Pred bench off of Monaco's stick. Picked up by DeNormandy. DeNormandy trying to knuckle one into the air. Tipped by KO. And it's picked by the Predators. We're going to get a high body checking is going to be the call, it looks like. I didn't see it was a penalty. At first I thought it was going to be a high stick and it would have been on the Phantoms. But number 41 headed to the sin bin for the Predators at 3:07 for a body check. That resulting in a Phantoms power play. This power play brought to you by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots in Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots, the best fresh cut fries this side of the Des Plaines River. Stop in and see Andy. Tell him I said hi, folks. Your power play unit out there now will be DeNormandy along with BMAC and Cushman, it looks like. It's going to be Zaire and McRae on the blue line, waiting for the scorekeeper to get the penalty up on the scoreboard. Should be 90 seconds. There it is. Let's see if we can't get a special teams goal. Bubby's Beef and Red Hots looking for the power play goal. Firing a shot is going to be Cushman. Kick saved by the goaltender, picked up by the Preds. Chipped out, kept in by Zaire at the blue line. Sent right back into the left wing corner. 2 on the puck. Here they're coming into DeNormandy and BMAC. Into the right wing corner, sent off to the far side. McRae thought about pinching and tying up a stick is going to be DeNormandy. Picked up by Cushman. Cushman, top of the right circle. Coach wanted a hooking call. That was interesting. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray fires with the left side. Right into the goaltender's chest. No rebound given. Looked like it went low. Hoping to sneak one in through the 5-hole there. We'll get a little knuckle puck action. With 1:07 to go by Bubby's Beef and Red Hots. Power play. The coach over there screaming from the Preds. Not sure what that was all about. He's hollering at somebody. 2:44 to go here in the period. They sent shot by DeNormandy. Saved by the goaltender. Picked up by BMAC. Sightsinger in front of that, looking for the wraparound is BMAC. We're going to get a whistle as the net has come off. At 2:37 to go and 1 minute remaining on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hots power play. And the Predators get a line change in. Coach Caden stands pat. It'll be Sightsinger in the slot. DeNormandy heads over to the far side half wall. And BMAC on your face-off over to Dom. Dom sends over to Zaire. Zaire left point. Zaire fires a low tip by Sightsinger into the left wing corner. Picked back up by Dom. DeNormandy, top of the left circle. Comes across the left dot. Collapsed down by 2. Coming in is Zaire. Picked back up by Dom. Dom backhands it over to the far side for BMAC. BMAC back to Zaire. Max from the high left point. Fires one. Top play blocked by the Predators. Out towards DeNormandy. Here they come up the ice in front of Zaire and McRae. 1-on-2. Letting the fire one towards Bersani. Knuckle puck saved by Bersani. Drops it down low. Picked up by Max. Here we go. 30 seconds to go as the Preds backed off, allowing Bersani to play it. So Zaire sends it out to the far side. all the way down the right wing corner, picked up by the Preds, looking to send one out of the zone, kicked away by McRae. McRae trying to make a move in front of the Pred bench, trying to muscle it towards his own net. Towards the net, fires one shot, blocked by the Predators 16 seconds ago on that Bubby's Beef and Red Hot's power play. Knocked away by B-Mac in the right corner. B-Mac's got McRae open right point, sends it over to McRae. Adam, right point, back over to B-Mac. B-Mac walks it in, nope, sends a pass over to Zaire. Zaire, left point, fires one low, blocked by the Preds, picked up by McMurray. McMurray fires one over the crossbar left wing corner, and that power play is over. It was a good sequence. Looking to back up, trying to headman it. The guy from the Predators doesn't see him, sends one across. That's going to go down. We should get an icing. No icing as we picked up by McRae behind the net of Bersani. McRae makes a move, sends it over here to Seitzinger as the Preds get a line change in. Picked up by DeNormandie. Normandy knocked the puck back to the net. It's a Nate. Seitzinger goes in, sends one in deep. McMurray on the forecheck from left to right in the right wing corner. B-Mac going to cut him off. Swung off to the far side. Kept in by Cushman. Cushman, right hash marks. Trying to take it down the right wing corner. He does. And Seitzinger along is going to be Lucadella along with McMurray. Cushman and Lucadella going to work. Picked up by Monaco on the far side. Monaco's going to backhand land towards B-Mac. And puck trickles off here to the near side. Picked up by the Predators. Keeping in is going to be Stamper. Puck is past Stamper. It goes. It's going to be Monaco and Cushman in a foot race with each other. And it's going to be Rocco down in the right wing corner. The Rock picking up behind the net of Bersani. Swings it off the far side for Cush. He's got to dig it out of the boards. Trying to get up to Lucadella. Shoved off one-handed. Cush got to come back and get it. Chips it back for the Rock. Rock's got Tulish here to the near side. Sends it over to Nick. Nick muscled met by the Predators. Predators players knocked off the puck. Monaco puts a body on it. Back in the hands of Cushman. Cush to Turles. Turles chips one out of his own. Pred's going to pick it up. Knocked down by Turles in front of the blue line. 3 white jerseys right in front of Turles, sending to the corner for Monaco. 25 seconds to go. Rock over to the far side for Stamper. Stamper looking for Turles. He hits him. Turles picks it up across center ice. It's going to be Nick across the blue line. Sends one towards the net. It's going to be Lucadella on the forecheck now on the right wing corner. Picked up by the Predators. Cut off by Turles. Turles going to work in left wing corner with Stamper. As Cushman rather. 9 seconds to go here in the period. Chipped out of the zone past Stamper. Puck's going to be in a race with Monaco. 4 seconds to go. Rocco goes down in the right wing corner. 2 seconds to go. Rock sits it up here to the near side for Turles. And that sound is the end of the first period. So at the end of one at York Ice Arena here in York, Pennsylvania, it's 0-0 as we head to the first intermission. This first intermission brought to you by Mama Maria's Italian Restaurant and Pizzeria in Bensenville, Illinois. Mama Maria is voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Bensenville by me and Rocky. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the first half of your player spotlight, Dom DeNormandie. Enjoy the intermission, folks. Welcome back, folks, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Let's get ready for some second period hockey. Your starting lineup for Coach Caden's squad here in the second period is going to be B-Mac and Seitzinger flanking. I'm sorry, that was going to be KO and Seitzinger flanking B-Mac. Your blue liners are going to be Zaire and McRae. Bersani still has the net. 15 minutes are on the clock. And if you're listening on the radio, Phantoms are now working left to right. Shot blocked by Zaire. Zaire going to headman it out towards KO. He didn't see it. Picked back up by the Predators. Going right back the other way in front of the Pred bench. He's going to slam one back behind the net of Bersani. In the left wing corner is going to be McRae. Adam going to work down low. Knocked back behind the net. Picked up by Zaire. One of the players from the Preds having a hard time getting up and out of the zone. Now your defenseman picks it back up at center ice. Sends it right back the other way in front of the Pred benches. And they're going to send one in deep. Down in the behind the goal line for McRae. 14:24 to go here in the period. McRae fans on the pass. Picked off by the Predators. Right dot comes in right hash marks. Blocked by Zaire. Swatted away on the far side by B-Mac. Picked back up by the Preds. Chopped it loose. Picked up back by the Preds. Makes a move around Zaire. Trying to fire one across. Just wide right left in front of the net. It's coming back down for McCray, up off the glass, down behind the goal line. McCray in a foot race, wins the battle, sends it out to the point, intercepted by the Preds, picked up by Kale. Kale trying to shove one forward, cut off by the Preds, going right back the other way. Phantoms need a whistle or a line change. Poke check by Zaire, picked back up, fired a shot, saved by Matt Bersani. Flashing a lever at 13:51 to go here in the second period. And the Phantoms get a much needed line change in. Out there now is going to be Cushman along with McMurray and DeNormandy. Blue Liners are going to be Monaco and Stamper. Face-off won by the Preds. Poke check by Cush. Cush going to push it across the Phantom line. Here he goes up the ice across center. Wide right, he's going to carry it in. Head of the net, DeNormandy cuts back. Fires a shot. No rebound given. Using the defender as a screen, I like it. But the goaltender was able to find that puck off the white jersey. And 13:40 to go here in the period. Lucadello makes his way over to the half wall. DeNormandy in the slot. Cushman takes your face-off. Stamper high left point. Face-off won by the Preds. Pushing it up the ice. Backing out to the zone towards Stamper on the far side. Lucadello on the back check. Lucadello going to carry him across far side. Carried in the zone by the Preds. Picked up by Monaco. Monaco left to right behind Bersani. Headmans it out to the far side. Trying to hit Lucadello. Intercepted by the Preds. Swatted away by the Rock. Picked back up with the Predators in the slot. Blocked by Stamper. Back behind the net for Cushman. Cushman going to work behind the net with Stamper. Stamper trying to fish it out on the offensive side. He does. Slams it over to the far side for Lucadello. Lucadello digs one out of the boards in front of the Pred benches. Here he comes across. Headmans it down. DeNormandy can't get a handle it off his stick. It goes right back the other way into the hands of Monaco. Monaco across ice for Stamper. Stamper's got Lucadello. Off of Lucadello's stick it goes, and into the left wing corner. They're going to call it tip. Down behind the net. Here comes the Prez. Left to right here to the near side. Looking for the breakout pass. Cut off by Cushman. Net kept in by Monaco. Monaco digs one out of the boards, and he's trying to muscle it towards Cushman. Back in the hands of number 45, who chips one forward. Intercepted by the Preds. Going to carry it behind the net. Here comes B-Max. Swung off to the far side. Lucadello gets on it. Puts the kid into the wall, but the Preds maintain control. Out of the zone. Intercepted by Rocco. Monaco cuts across center. Hangs on it. Shoves one forward. Just past B-Max. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray right hash marks. Fires a shot. Rebound. Go for the 30. Knocked away by the Preds on the far side. Pitching it hard is going to be Zaire. Out of the zone it goes. 2-on-1 in front of Monaco, and Zaire back checking. Monaco going to carry him across top of the right circle. Monaco comes in, blocks it at the right face-off dot. Coming in is Cushman now. Centering pass blocked by Cush. Picked up by B-Mac down behind the net. Here to the near side. High slot. Coming over. Looks the far one. Saved by Bersani as Max Zaire stood right in front of him. At 12:12 to go. Phantoms get a line change in here. Out there now on the far side, or in the, sorry, face-off in the left wing circle to the right of Bersani on the near side. It's going to be Turles along with B-Mac and Sightsinger. Blue Liners are going to be McCray and Zaire. In the slot, Zaire battling it out one of the boys from the Predators. Stick saved by Bersani. Off to the far side for Nate. Nate in front of his skates trying to muscle one on his own. Kept in by the Preds. Kicked forward by B-Mac. Towards B-Mac rather, from Sightsinger. B-Mac across the line for Sightsinger. Sightsinger fires a shot. Rebound out front, trashing hard. They fall on top of him.
Hold it! Hold it! Hey, get out of there! Go!
Watching a little too much TV, I think. At 11:52. Both boys went down crashing. They avoided falling on top of the goaltender, and boys from the Predators didn't like it. Number 29 for the cross check. That's going to get the Phantoms on a power play here in the second. At 11:52. This power play brought to you by Gene and Jude's Hot Dogs in River Grove, Illinois. On River Road, Gene and Jude's. No seats, no ketchup, no pretense, no nonsense. Nate Dogg trying to shove one in, no go. 11:45 to go here in the period. 1:24 to go on that Gene and Jude's power play. Kerwick going to take the face-off now. Actually, Kerwick heads over to the half wall. Sightsinger in the slot. B-Mac at center. Blue Liners are going to be Monaco and Stamper from left to right. Kerwick now goes to the slot. Sightsinger on the half wall. B-Mac on your face-off. Tied up coming is Kerwick. Kerwick, bottom left circle, trying to hang on to it. Knocked off by the Preds. Picked up by Sightsinger. Sightsinger going to work in the left wing corner. Comes down low. Picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick over to the point for Stamper. Stamper curls and fires. Blocked by the way by the Preds. It's going to be Monaco on a back check. Monaco goes left side. Comes across. Fires it. Saved by Bersani. Picked up here to the near side by Stamper comes up hard. He's got Sightseer on the far side, stepping up with the Preds. Picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick in a 2-on-1 with McMurray. Kerwick fires one, glove saved by the goaltender at 11:17 to go here in the period. That was a good back check by Monaco and Stamper on that play. Doing whatever they could, but Bersani, the star of that one, as he makes the save. The forward on the pressure, under pressure, had to get rid of the shot. And Bersani makes the save. It's Sightseer in the slot, Kerwick on the half wall. McMurray on the face-off. Stamper over to Monaco. Monaco now back into BMAC. BMAC, top left circle, comes down left dot, sets it up over to Monaco. Top left circle, Rock fires one low. Tipped by Sightseer back in the left wing corner, picked up by the Preds. Trying to sing one out of the zone. Bad bounce off the doors, out of the zone it goes. And it's going to be Stamper. Stamper in the left wing circle, behind the net of Bersani, left to right. Cut off by Monaco is going to be the Predators player. And Stamper hits the brakes, going to send one out. Tipped by the Preds, knocked down by BMAC. BMAC, right hash marks, comes back, bottom of the right circle, fires a shot. No rebound given, as crashing the net is McMurray at 10:46 to go here in the second period. 24 seconds to go on that Gene and Jude's power play. Phantoms go for the line change. It's going to be KO, Cushman, and DeNormandy up front. Zayer and McRae are your blue liners. Zayer, left point, McRae creeping in towards the right circle. KO on the half wall, face off, won by the Preds. Coming in, knocked over by, is going to be DeNormandy. Back in the hands of Cushman, knocked loose by the Preds. Here they're coming the other way. Popped loose by McRae. McRae in a foot race on the far side. Left circle comes in, fires one low. Stick saved by Bersani. He's going to leave it here. Right in front of the slot, picked up by the Preds. Chipped loose by the Predators on the far side. DeNormandy goes down. Takes the guy with him. No call on the trip by DeNormandy. And Preds still trying to muscle it forward. Kicked off, and that's going to be the end of that power play. And into the right wing corner, down behind the goal line for McRae here to the near side. McRae sends one out toward top left circle. Going down and hitting the wall hard is going to be Cushman, I believe that was. Back in left circle, looks to fire a shot. Makes a move around Bersani. And that's going to be a Predators goal by number 41 at 10:05 here in the second period. It's 1-0 as we make our way back out to center ice. Your lineup out there now. Torless along with BMAC and Lucadello up front. Blue liners are going to be Stamper and Monaco. Face off won by the Preds. BMAC on the forecheck. Chip right back the other way towards center ice. In front of the Pred benches towards Stamper. Back checking is going to be Torless. Chopped loose by Stamper in the right wing corner. Stamper's going to cut him off. Knocked it free. Picked up by Bronson. Bronson on the far side now hits the brakes and curls back behind the net. He's got Monaco underneath the net, going back the other way. Bronson hits the brakes and creates a little space. Sends over to far side for BMAC. BMAC pushing it up the ice. He's got Lucadello on his right. Head man up to Turles. Turles across the blue line, picked back up by the Preds, thrown right back the other way. And it's 2-on-2 in front of Stamper and Monaco. Send him to the right wing corner. Ring round behind the goal line of Stamper. Bersani picked up by Monaco. Monaco shoves it over here to the near side. Back in the goal line, picked off by the Predators. Coming in is BMAC. Shot blocked by BMAC. Puck is loose. We're going to cover it up by as Bersani comes in. Monaco steps in front of him. And at 9:24 to go here in the second, we're going to get a whistle and a face-off in the left wing circle to the right of Max. Referee saying something to Monaco down there. Not sure what for. Probably didn't like the fact that Monaco come in and probably gave that guy a little bit of a shoulder to his grill. $9:24 to go here in the period. Out there now is going to be Lucadello along with Turles up front. And BMAC taking your face-off. Turles in the slot with Stamper. Monaco down in the I formation behind BMAC. Face-off one for the Rock. Rock behind that of Bersani. On the far side right circle, sends a breakout over to Turles. Breaking up the arms towards BMAC. Just missing the connection. Thrown right back the other way by the Predators. In the zone for Stamper. Stamper going to curl around left circle. Come behind that of Bersani, hits the brakes and tries to get him to fly right by, and the Pred guy doesn't bite, but he drops it for Monaco. Monaco heads over here to near side for Lucadello. Chipped forward, but kept inside the zone by the Predators. Thrown right back behind the net into the right wing corner. Monaco comes down low, ties up a stick on the far side, leaves it for McMurray. And the far side, McMurray sends one forward to Turles. Turles up in front of the penalty boxes towards Lucadello. Nico across the blue line, wide left, comes in, knocked off the puck into the left wing corner for Lucadello. McMurray went to the slot. It's picked up by the Preds as Lucadello blew a tire, chip past Kerwick, picked up by Monaco. Firing a shot. Is going to be Zayer, rather, not Monaco. I saw a 7 on it, thought it was a Rock. Sent forward here towards McRae. McRae at the blue line, keeps it in. Picked up by Kerwick. Kerwick walks across left, fires a shot, knuckle puck. No rebound given, and Seitzinger came in for the pressure at 8:29 to go here in the second period. Face-off goes to the left wing circle.
Let's go, guys. Let's get one. Come on.
I'm sorry, make that the right wing circle here on the near side. Kerwick goes over here to the half wall. Seitzinger in the slot. Cushman at center. McCray and Zaire from right to left. Push on a face-off. Face-off won by the Preds. Here they're coming in on a 2-on-2 in front of Zaire and McCray back checking. Right side comes down on the right wing corner. Zaire gets the outside position on it. Saved by Bersani. Rebound out front. Falling on it was going to be Max, but he couldn't get a handle on it. Picked up by Seitzinger. Seitzinger going to push up the ice. He's got Cush on his left. Here comes Cush across the blue line. Top left circle, makes move left out, fires a shot. No rebound given on the glove for the Predators. Goaltender at 8:09 to go here in the period. Face off in the left wing circle in the offensive zone for the Purple People Eaters dressed in all black. It's Kerwick in the slot. Seitzinger on the half wall. Cushman going to take your face-off. Zaire and McCray from left to right on the blue line. McCray high in the right point. Face-off tied up by Cush. Won by the Preds. Coming out here to the far side in front of the Phantom benches. Poke check by Zaire. Throw right back to the way for Seitzinger. Picked up by Zaire once again in front of the Pred benches now. Poke check forward by Cush to Kerwick. Kerwick going to carry it across the blue line. Sends it over to Seitzinger. Seitzinger curls around, hangs onto it. Sends it over to the point for Zaire. Zaire fires one, blocked by the Preds. Top of the left circle on the far side. 3-on-2 in front of Zaire and McCray. Far side, headman it over in front of the Pred benches. Met by Zaire, fires a shot low. Stick save directed by Bersani on the right wing corner. Chip loose by Zaire, picked up by Cushman. Cushman with time and space. He's got Seitzinger. Cush going to carry it forward. Hits Kerwick. Nice little move, simple play there. I like it. Back in the hands of Cushman. Knocked loose by the Predators. Predator defender blows the tire and 10 hands it over. One guy for the Preds, picked up by McCray down on the left wing corner here to the near side. And the Phantom's going to regroup. McCray sends one forward to Seitzinger. Off the stick, picked up by the Preds in the neutral zone. They're going to pull it back in front of their own blue line and regroup to the far side. Cut off by Zaire in front of his own blue line. Curls back around in front of the Pred benches. And in support was the Preds picking it up in front of Cushman. High across the slot, right side, comes across left. Looking to fire a shot. Save wide right, just missing on the redirect was the Preds. On the defensive side, offensive side, it was going to be Kerwick trying to fish it out. And it looks like the Phantoms need a line change, folks. It's 6:56 to go here in the period. They look gassed right now. Chipped off the far side for Kerwick. Kerwick in front of the Pred benches. Here he comes, Seitzinger on his right. Kerwick with plenty of time and space. Across the blue line, top left circle, makes a move towards the middle. Cuts back forehand, fires knuckling towards rebound. Nothing in there for the goaltender. Seitzinger. Kerwick comes in and gives a little cross check in front of the net. Seitzinger doing a nice job crashing the net. The Predators defender didn't like it much. And the Phantoms get a line change in. Out there now is going to be KO along with BMAC and DeNormandy. Blue liners are going to be Monaco and Stamper from right to left. Face off one for Stamper, left point. Stamper chips one in the left wing corner for BMAC. BMAC down behind the net, hanging onto it left post. He's got KO in a slot, DeNormandy underneath helping him out. Coming in for the 2-on-2 battle. Sent out to the left point for Stamper. Stamper makes a move at the blue line. Cuts back across, hangs on it over to Monaco. Monaco right point. Sends it here to the right wing corner. Past KO, going to be picked up by BMAC. BMAC here on the near side. Right dot, holds on to it. Comes back across top of the right circle. McMurray goes underneath, looking for DeNormandy on the far side. Picked up by the Predators. DeNormandy trying to rush through it. Knocked loose by BMAC. Picked back up by DeNormandy out to the left point for Stamper. Stamper sends one towards the net. Intercepted by the Preds. It couldn't quite get to the net. Knocked down by BMAC. Picked up by Stamper. Stamper patiently waiting, looking for the offside. He couldn't get a handle on it. Loose change collected by McMurray. McMurray across blue line. Three guys collapsing him into the left wing corner. It's going to be KO and McMurray on the forecheck. McMurray trying to run it off here to the near side. He picks it up. Trying to toe drag to the right post. Puck is loose in the slot. Covered up by the goaltender in front of the blue paint. At 5:49 to go here in the period. And the Phantoms will get a line change in as the faceoff goes to the right wing circle here on the near side. Out there is going to be DeNormandy along with BMAC and KO. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and McCray from left to right. DeNormandy on a half wall. KO in a slot. McMurray on the faceoff. Won by the Preds. Picked up by DeNormandy. Sent back behind the net for KO. KO underneath looking for somebody on here near side up off the dashboard. Out to the right point. Picked up by DeNormandy before it got to McCray. Back in the hands of KO over to DeNormandy. Right hash marks coming in as McCray. McCray trying to send one back behind the net. Get something going. Defender blows a tire. Picked up by McMurray. McMurray out to the right point for McCray. McCray fires one shot. Tipped. Rebound on save. Looking for DeNormandy on the rebound. No go. Back in the hands of Zaire. Zaire, top of the circle, sends one into the corner for Dom. Off his skates, looking for KO. Knocked loose by the Preds, picked up by Zaire. Zaire fans on it, back in the hands of Predators. Slammed back in by Max, picked up by the Preds towards KO. Zaire sends it over to Brandon. Knocked loose by the Preds once again. Bouncing puck is free in front of the Phantom benches. Kept in by Zaire once again. Phantom, the Preds need a line change now. They're in trouble. 5:04 to go. You can smell blood in the water if BMAC can get a handle on it. Sent off to the far side. Kept in by Zaire. Left hash marks. Max fires one low. Over the goaltender's glove here to the near side. Backing up is going to be McRae. Preds pushing it up the ice towards the Normandy. And McRae one-on-one. Going to send one into the left wing corner. Behind the net of Bersani. All the way down to the right corner. Preds get the much needed line change in. It's going to be Zaire. Zaire headmans it over. Picked up here to the near side for BMAC. Cut off by the Predators, thrown into the left wing corner. It's McRae, one forechecker coming on at him. He hits the break, spin back, thrown off here to the near side. KO got to come trucking over along with McRae. Number 97 chips one out to the left point. Picked up here by Turles. That's going to be BMAC. BMAC along with Normandy, 2-on-1. BMAC power pulls and fires. Try to pull a shot, no go. Picked up by BMAC, trying to send one over to Normandy. Knocked away by the Preds. Picked back up by McMurray. Picked his pocket. Is going to be the Predators defender in the left wing corner. Backing up his KO. BMAC trying to fish it out on the offensive side of it. Picked back up by the President KO. KO fires one. Tipped by BMAC. BMAC trying to fire one. Not blocked by the defenders. Didn't get to the goaltender. Slowed up by KO. He loses a stick. Backing up is going to be Stamper. Picked back up by KO. Back over to hands of Stamper. Stamper fires one. Tipped by the defender. Here to the near side. Coming in as the Normandy along with BMAC. Here to the near side. Dom knocked loose. Picked up here by McRae. Right point. McRae sends one back over to Dom. Bouncing puck. Right circle. Knocked away by KO. Picked up by BMAC. BMAC going to throw a pass over to McRae. McRae going to send one right back in. Has a guy breaking, thrown out of the zone by the Predators. That puck gets there. It's going to be an icing. It's Stamper going down on the right wing corner. That'll be an icing at 3:37. We're going to bring that one all the way back. That was a weird exchange as the Predators had a guy who would have had wide open space, head all the way down to the goaltender. He was, I think, looking for a line change. But instead, we end up with an icing. So it's Turles, Cushman, and Seitzinger from right to left. Monaco and Stamper from right to left on the blue line. Turles with the face-off right hash marks. Here comes Cushman trying to dig it out, 2-on-2. And it's going to be picked up by the Predators. Thrown away by the Preds all the way down. It's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. Face-off back in the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Purple People Eaters, dressed in all black. Lineup stays the same. It's Seitzinger, Cushman, Turles from left to right, Monaco and Stamper from right to left on the blue line. Face off in the right wing circle, coming down low is going to be Turles. Cut out, met by Seitzinger, thrown off to the far side. Here comes the Preds trying to bust up the ice, kept in by Stamper. Stamper fires one, stick saved by the goaltender. Redirected here to the near side. Here comes Turles on a forecheck. Kept in by Monaco. Knocked down by the Preds. Picked up by Cushman. Back inside the zone for the Rock. Rock going to work in the right wing corner now. Head of the net is Seitzinger. Monaco puck protection style hangs onto it. He's pinned in looking for help. And then one towards the front of the net. Nobody home from Phantoms. Picked up by Cushman, the right point. Cush fires one off the helmet. Swinging a miss by Rocco. Monaco pulls it back here in the right wing corner. Hangs onto it. Holding onto his Rock. Sends it over to Turles. Turles push it up right up. Poke check by Nick from his knees. Come back across. Monaco gets on the defense side along with Turles. Trying to run him off. Pinching in is going to be Cushman. Cushman to Monaco. Monaco right hash marks. Trying to send one towards the net. We're going to get a penalty. Turles fires one point blank. And that's going to end up in a Phantoms power play. Hooking is going to be the call as number 28 it looks like. Hooking is the call at 2:38 to go here in the period. That was a good exchange by Rocco drawing the penalty. And then resulting in another Phantoms power play. This power play brought to you by Big Sammy's Hot Dogs. Remember what Big Sammy says, eat more hot dogs. Now serving 2 locations, one in Elk Grove, one in Elgin. Probably the mozzarella logs, folks, they're fantastic. Your power play unit out there now is going to be McMurray along with Kerwick and DeNormany. Blue liner is going to be Monaco and Stamper. It's Monaco across his own blue line, sends it over in between the legs of McMurray. That's to be picked up by DeNormany across the blue line. DeNormany right dot, coming down low, ahead of the net is Kerwick. DeNormany off the right post, goes underneath the net. He's got time and space. Pick back up, left dot, drops it down low for Kerwick. Kerwick makes a move, bottom left circle, net is off. And we're going to get a whistle at 2:14 to go here in the period. 1:06 to go on this Big Sammy's power play. Predators get the line change in. And the referee slamming it in, making sure the net don't come off. Face-off moves to the left wing circle. Kerwick in the slot. B-Mac at center. DeNormany right on the half wall. It's Stamper and Monaco left to right. Picked up by the Preds. Comes across center line. Going to send one in deep. And swing all the way down behind the net. Picked up by the Rock. Rock behind the net of Bersani here left to right. Hits the brakes. Hangs on it. And Phantom's going to set it up. 2 minutes to go. Here we go. Heading over to Kerwick. Kerwick here on the near side. Makes a move, cuts back to the far side, pins over to B-Mac. B-Mac in front of the penalty boxes now. Trying to push one forward, picked up by Stamper. Knocked loose for Monaco. Monaco across center, sends it over to Normandy. DeNormany across the blue line, right side, coming down low, right wing circle. Coming across, he's got McMurray in the left corner. Knocked away by the Predators. Backing up is going to be Monaco. In front of the blue line, poke check by Preds. Makes a move around Monaco. Takes him down, and Monaco is going to go to the box for interference. Top of the left circle, cut across, firing a shot. Saved by Bersani. 1:29 to go. Monaco heads to the box for interference. If he kept his hand down, he probably wouldn't have got that call. But Monaco headed to the sin bin for interference at 1:29. That will negate the power play. And we're 4-on-4 for 22 seconds. It'll be a 1:08 penalty kill once the 4-on-4 is over. Your 4-on-4 players out there now are Seitzinger and Cushman. Blue liners are going to be McRae and Zaire. In the slot goes Zaire and then Seitzinger. Face off to the right of Bersani. And they got the penalty on the wrong side. Had the penalty on the wrong side the entire time as it was anyway. Now you're looking at the scoreboard. It doesn't really matter. Right. Number 7's penalty does go on that side of the scoreboard. Face off in the left wing circle. Referee's waiting for the scoreboard to be corrected. And it looks like we're still going to wait here. I'm going to mute my mic for just a second, folks, until they get this figured out. Well, they got it straightened out, folks. Now they got the penalties on the right sides of the scoreboard. Chipped away by Cush. That's going to be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 1:22 to go here in the period. 16 seconds to go on that 4-on-4. And your lineup stays the same. Face-off still in the left wing circle to the right of Bersani's glove. Here on the near side, cushion your face-off, picked up by the Preds. Took the far one low, saved by Bersani into the right wing corner for Seitzinger. Seitzinger hangs on to it, chips one here to the near side for Zaire. It's going to be Max across the line. It's a 3-on-2 with Seitzinger in tow. Max across the blue line, makes a move wide left, comes down left wing, hash marks down behind the goal line, hits the brakes and they fly right by. Sends one behind the net for Cushman. Cushman off the right post, he's got McRae. Sends it over to Seitzinger. Seitzinger with the one-timer. Looks over here to the near side, and we're on a penalty kill, folks. This penalty kill brought to you by Dunkin' Donuts Coffee. America runs on Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts Coffee, the official coffee of the Chicago Phantoms. Parents trying to make a move around him, saved by Bersani. We're going to get a whistle as Max doesn't fall for this toe drag this time from the same player, number 41. With 47.5 seconds to go here in the period. 48 seconds to go on that Dunkin' Donuts PK. And the Phantoms go for the line change. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be DeNormany and Lucadello up front. Blue liners are going to be Stamper and Zaire. Face off in the right wing circle to the left of Bersani's blocker. Face off going to be taken by DeNormany. Zaire in the slot with Lucadello and Stamper on the far side. Face off one by DeNormany. DeNormany drops it for Stamper. Stamper behind the net of Bersani. Patiently waiting for somebody to curl back around. He hangs on to it, makes a move around him. Stamper holds on to it. He patiently waiting. Nobody, only one guy on the puck. Send it over here to the corner for Zaire. Max going to headman it over to Normandy. Out of the zone it goes. Picked back up by the Preds. Sent one right back the other way. Offsides is going to be the call. With 29.1 seconds to go here in the period. 30 seconds to go on Monaco's penalty. And a face-off just outside the zone. Right in front of the Preds benches. DeNormany going to take your face-off. Lucadello in the middle, along with Zaire and Stamper right behind DeNormany and Lucadello right and left. DeNormany on your face-off toward Pred bench is picked up by Stamper. Stamper in front of the half wall, takes it down towards the exam doors. 22 seconds to go. Stamper hits the brakes, sends it over to the far side for DeNormany. Normani trying to shove one out of his own. Thrown in towards the net, saved by Bersani. Back in the left wing corner. Backing up is going to be Zayer now. Picked off here by Bronson. Picked back up by Lucadello, or Zayer rather, out to the left point. Kept in by the Preds. Left wing half wall picked up by Lucadello. I'm not sure what's going on here, folks. There's still 6 seconds to go, and it was sent out of his own. That was a strange exchange. Everybody kind of standing around. There was still time on the clock. So there's 1 second remaining on Monaco's penalty as we finish this period. So at the end of 2, it's the Preds 1, the Phantoms nothing as we head to the second intermission. This second intermission brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it ain't worth drinking. Enjoy the intermission, folks, and the second half of your player spotlight, Dom DeNormany. Welcome back, folks. It's the final frame here at York Ice Arena. Phantoms are shorthanded for 1 second. And face off out there for Monaco. Here he comes. Rock going to pick it up in front of the Pred benches. Top of the right circle. Sends it across, looking for KO. And off a KO stick into the left wing corner it goes. Out there for the Phantoms is going to be Stamper and the Rock here on the blue line. Tipped by McMurray as it's going to go down towards Bersani. He's going to smother it. And the forward from the Preds coming in to put pressure on Max and get the whistle at 14:39. Out there right now is going to be Turles along with KO and McMurray up front. Monaco and Stamper are your defensemen. Monaco in the slot with Turles. McMurray in the faceoff. KO along the half wall. Stamper down to the right wing corner. Face off to the right circle, left of Bersani. Picked up by Stamper. Stamper behind the net here, right to left on the far side. Hangs on to it, pulls it back, hits the brakes. Going to send one over here to the near side. Picked off by 2. Sent up here to the near side. Coming in is BMAC. BMAC, right hash marks. Looking to get one out of his own. Bouncing puck into the hands of Turles. Turles pushing up the ice with KO. 2-on-2. Turles headmans over to Brandon. Brandon across the blue line. Looks to take it in the left wing circle. Fires one wide right. It's Turles on the forecheck now here to the near side. Backing up is Monaco. Picked up by BMAC on the forecheck. BMAC down on the right wing corner. Looking for Turles right dot. Coming in is going to be Nick. Chipped out to the right point. Blocked by the referee. Get out of the way, Stripes. Picked up by the Predators. Backhanded forward. Blocked by Monaco. Monaco picks it in the hands of BMAC. BMAC, top vertical, carries across the net. Tries to fire a shot. Blocked by the Preds defenseman here to the near side. Pushing it forward. Cut off by McRae at the blue line. Stuffed by Adam. Adam gets shoved into the wall. Picked up coming in is going to be BMAC. 3 Preds jerseys on the near side. I'm sorry, that's not BMAC. That was KO. It's picked up by Turles now. Turles down in the right wing corner here on the near side. Going behind the net, right to left. Phantoms pushed up the ice here towards McMurray. McMurray across the blue line. That towards center. BMAC going to push it up the middle. Cuts across the blue line to the side. Toward the left wing hash marks. Poke checked by the Preds. McMurray fires a deep angle shot. Rebound out front for the Preds. Knocked down by Zayer towards the Predator benches on the far side. That's going to chip one back on the half wall. Picked up by Turles. Turles going to try to shove one in. Jalmerson Stallings intercepted by the Preds. On the back check is KO. 1-on-1 in front of McRae. Top of the right circle. Adam opens up. Hooks in his hands. No call. Firing a shot. Saved by Bersani. Picked up by KO here to the near side. Pushing it up the ice is number 97. He's got McMurray. It's KO hanging on to it across center. He had Kerwick in front of him. Keegan at the blue line, left side. Sub forward, but Kerwick knocks it loose. Back in the left corner. Kerwick sends one towards KO. Intercepted by the Preds defenseman trying to get one out. McRae sends one back to Keegan. Kerwick, left hash marks, trying to get it over to KO in the slot. Knocked loose by the Preds. Back checking is McMurray. 2-on-2 in front of McRae and Zayer. McRae going to carry him wide right. Top of the right show, makes a move around Zayer. Hooked up and saved by Bersani. No rebound given by Max. Number 41 seems to be the stud on this team. He's got their lone goal and he creates a lot of offense.
Come on, guys.
Can't let him go to head in towards the net. Untouched. Phantoms go for the line change. It's Kerwick on the half wall along with Cushman. Kerwick heads over to the slot now. Backing up is Monaco. It's Monaco and Stamper on the blue line. Hit forward by Kerwick. Kerwick pushing up the ice with a little bit of speed. Here comes Keegan. Makes a move with the blue line. Goes left. Left dot fires a shot right into the goaltender's glove. No rebound given at 12:30 as he had DeNormandie breaking towards the slot. Looking for the juicy rebound. We didn't get one at 12:30 to go here in the third period. Lineup stays the same. It's Kerwick going to the half wall. DeNormandie in the slot. Cushman going to take your face off. Stamper and Monaco left and right. Stamper creeping in towards the top of that left circle. Face off one towards Kerwick. Picked up by the Preds. Coming in is DeNormandie on the right side. Forechecking out to the far side. Bouncing puck. Cut off by Monaco at the blue line. Punch forward for DeNormandie. DeNormandie and Kerwick along with Cushman. 4 black jerseys on the far side. Pitching it. Monaco knifes one forward. Back in the hands of Cush. Bouncing up in the air towards Dom. Hop free by Cush. 2-on-2 battle there. 3-on-2 battle is backed up as Monaco. Out to the blue line. Poke for it over the stick of Monaco out of the zone. Into the Phantom zone. Picked up by Stamper. 3 on Bronson. Getting back inside is going to be Rocco as he pulls it back. Stamper goes over to Monaco. Monaco off the stick in the left wing corner. Hangs on the defensive side of it. Gets position on it. Bodies it loose. And it's picked up by Monaco behind the near side. Sends one up off the boards towards Kerwick. Stepping in is the Preds. Fished out by Keegan. Keegan sends one over to Dom. It's Double D on the far side in front of the Pred benches. Here he comes right side. Headed to the net is Cushman. Dom escapes. Right corner. Comes down towards his Amdoors. Goes and blows a tire. Kerwick coming in for support. Cushman down in front of the slot. Couldn't get anything to him. Preds trying to break it out towards there. Punch forward by the Preds. Picked up and intercepted by McRae. Back the other way. Makes a move around Kerwick. Cut off by Cushman. Cushman picks it up in front of the Phantom benches. Preds going for the line change. Cushman pushes it across the Pred line. Heads towards the slot. Fires a shot. Blocked by the defender here to the near side. 11:15 to go here in the period. Zaire picks up the loose change that trickled out of the zone. Sauce across to McRae. Over his stick in front of the Phantom benches. McRae collects it and sends it back the other way. Bounces over the Pred stick into the right wing corner. It's going to be Lucadello on the forecheck now. Lucadello in the right corner. Put his stick out and knocked it free for Cushman. Kept in by the Preds. Slowed down by Lucadello. Here comes Kerwick. Trying to send it over to Cushman. Out to the point for McRae. McRae fires. Tipped away by Kerwick in the right wing corner. 10:52 to go. Bottom of the right circle. And it's going to be a Phantoms power play. Zaire makes a move with the blue line. Sends one forward. Touched by Lucadello. He's knocked down and the Preds touch it. At 10:43, cross-checking is going to be the call on the Predators, and it'll be another Phantoms power play. At 10:43, number 8 headed to the sin bin. Here in the third period. This power play brought to you by Jay's Beef in Harwood Heights on Montrose and Narragansett. Jay's Beef. You've tried the rest, now try the best. Stop in and see Jay, Johnny, Frankie, the Fortuna brothers. Tell them I said hi, folks. It's not going to get you a discount, though, because the last time somebody went in there and said my name, I guess they charged them double. Your power play unit out there now is going to be Zaire and Stamper are your blue liners. Up front, it's going to be Lucadello and Cushman along with Seitzinger. It's Stamper, quarterback in the play, the kid from the Predators blows a tire. It's Stamper coming up. It's 5-on-3 with a back checker coming in. Stamper makes a move to the slot. Fires one low. Pad save. Juicy rebound on the far side. Nobody home from the Phantoms. 10:21. Cut off by Seitzinger. They're looking for a penalty. Not going to get that one. That one's thrown away. The coach losing his mind over there as Seitzinger went head first into the boards. That wasn't a penalty, folks. 59 seconds to go on that Jay's Beef power play. 10-12 to go here in the period. I'm not sure why he wanted, I know he wanted a penalty, but it wasn't a penalty, folks. Not that one. Face-off goes in the right wing circle. It's going to be Kerwick in the slot. McMurray in center. DeNormandie is your right winger. Bouncing puck picked up on the far side by Double D. He's going to send one back behind the net for Kerwick. Kerwick sends one to looking for McMurray high in the slot. Picked up by the Preds. Going to be cut off by Zaire at the blue line, or center line there. McMurray knocked it free. Puck is loose in the left wing corner. Stamper coming down low. We're going to let him loose and picked up by the Predators. Picked up behind the net for McMurray. Here comes Zaire. Knocked loose by Aunt Max. Coming in is Kerwick trying to help him out here. Hidden in by Zaire. Trying to get a hold of it is Kerwick. Still behind the net. We got 2 guys going onto it. Bodied off by Max. Picked up by Kerwick. Now finally with 27 seconds to go. It's Kerwick pushing it up the ice. 3-on-3. It's going to be Kerwick along with B-Mac. Makes a move with the blue line. He's got DeNormandie top of left circle. Kerwick fires one low right into the goaltender's glove as he scoops it up like a first baseman with 16 seconds to go on that Jay's Beef power play. 9:28 to go here in the period. And the Phantom's going to go for a line change. Your lineup out there now will be DeNormandy along with B-Mac and Kerwick. Blue liners are going to be McCray and Monaco. Little M&M on D. Face-off won by the Preds, cut off by DeNormandy. Out to McCray, left point. McCray tries to fire Clapper, blocked by the Predators. It's going to be 2-on-2 in front of Monaco. Here he comes, cut off by the Rock, who nice uses his body and slows it down for McCray in the right wing corner. McCray sends it right back up here to the near side. Intercepted by the Preds, tipped by Monaco. Into their left wing corner, it's picked up by the Preds, cut off by the Rock. Loose change collected by B-Mac, and that's the end of that power play. Centering out to the right point. High slot, fires one low. Blocked by Bersani, picked back up by the Preds. Looking for the wraparound, blocked by Monaco. In front of the blue paint, picked up, trying to pick his pocket, and Kerwick. Kerwick, it's going to be a 3-on-2 the other way. It's Kerwick to DeNormandy and B-Mac. Here comes Kerwick across the blue line. Heads over to Dom. Dom trying to get it to McMurray. Intercepted by the Preds. They're going right back the other way, and a 2-on-1 in front of McCray. Back checking is Monaco. High right side, comes down the right wing corner. Coming in is Monaco. Saved by Bersani. Picked up by McCray. McCray kicks it over here to Kerwick. Kerwick makes a move around the forechecker. Kerwick right side, cuts back. Sends one over to ice for McCray. McMurray. McMurray across the blue line. He's got DeNormandy going to the net. McMurray tried to toe drag through the middle. Thrown away by the Preds. Going to be picked up here by Zaire. Zaire curls around here to the near side. Sends one up the ice towards Kerwick and B-Mac. Intercepted by the Preds. Going right back the other way. Chip loose at center. Puck's going to go all the way down behind the goal line. No icing. Actually, we got away with one there, folks. Max raised his arm. They called the icing. That was not icing. But we'll take it. So we're going to bring that one all the way back at 8:13 to go here in the third period. The referee in the back did not have his arm up because the kid from the Predators touched it at center ice. And the referee down on the far side called it. Interestingly enough, we'll take it. It's Turles, Cushman along with Seitsinger. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and Stamper. Down behind the net, here comes Seitsinger. Nate cut off in the right wing corner, takes the kid down, picks it up. And the net looks like it's off. By a lot. At 8:02 to go here in the period. Goaltender going to throw a little water on it for the referee, giving him a help. Right, goalie's going to show him how it's done, folks. 8:02 to go here in the period. Face-off going to go to the right wing circle in the offensive zone for the Phantoms. Cushman going to take your face-off. Seitsinger and Turles are your wingers, flanking either side of Blake. Max and Bronson are your blue liners. Coming in is going to be Seitsinger. Seitsinger sends him that rebound out front. Juicy for Turles. He's taken down. And it's 3-on-2 that way with Cushman back checking. In front of Stamper. Wide left in front of the Phantom benches now. Comes across left wing hash marks. Cut off by Bronson. Behind the net of Bersani here to the near side. Coming in is Cushion Zaire. Not free by the Phantom Predators. Come over here trying to wrap around. Centering pass. Blocked by Bersani. On the rebound out front. Max doesn't see it. Tied up in front of the blue paint. Shoved forward by the Phantom Predators. Poked out of there by Stamper. Picked up by Lucadell. Headman's to Seitsinger. It's Seitsinger across the Predator lines. Makes a move towards the slot. Tries to put the D right hash mark. Picked his pocket into the Preds. Nice defense by the Predators. Come back the other way. Wide right it's going to go. Wide left inside the zone. Monaco comes across left dot. Trying to make a move on the left wing shot. Fires one wide left behind the net. Here to the near side. Picked up by the Predators going to work against McCray. Back behind the goal line, right left wing circle. Coming in is going to be Monaco. Monaco comes down low, hangs on to it, shoved out puck. Picked up by Cushman. Cushman pushing it forward in front of the Phantom benches. One hands it out of the zone. Good job by Blake. He kicks it to his own stick. Top of the blue line, right side, comes in right. Hatchford fires one low. Pad save by the goaltender in the left wing corner. Coming in is Cush to knock it loose once again. Cushman controls, sends it behind the net of Lucadello. Past Lucadello behind the net on the far side. Coming in is Seitsinger. Chip forward. Bouncing puck for Stamper. Stamper couldn't get a hell, but he kept it in. Poke check forward by the pack for the Predators. Back in the hands of Stamper. Stamper across the center. Curls back around. Doesn't like it. Pulls it back to slow things down and calm it. And lost off his stick by the Predators in front of the center line towards the Phantom benches on the far side. Seitsinger comes in. We're going to get offsides and a whistle at 6:35. Thank God for that one because that was not going to be pretty. Looked like they had numbers going the other way. And we're going to get a face-off just outside the zone, right in front of the Phantom benches. Nope, make that back at center.
Who wants it, boys? Let's go!
And it's going to be Lucadello along with B-Mac and KO up front. Be Zaire, McCray on the blue line. McCray wasn't quite ready, but back in the hands of Zaire. Zaire's going to slam one down. That'll be an icing. And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 6:28 to go here in the period. Face off in the right wing circle to the left of Bersani. Make that the left wing circle to the right of Bersani. Referee can't make up his mind where he wants the face off. In the slot goes McCray, then KO. Nope, make that The Phantoms trying to line things up over here. It's going to be McCray along with KO and Lucadello in the slot. BMAC taking your face off. Zaire on the far side. Zaire comes in left out. It's won by McMurray. McMurray left to right here on the near side, hanging on to a puck protection style. Kind of chip one out towards Lucadello. He does. Right at the blue line there, stuffed by the Predators. Chip forward out of the zone, and the Preds going to regroup. Send that one all the way down on the left side. Nope, picked up by Zaire before it gets down there. It's a bad bounce off the dasher board, off the boards. Left wing half wall. Centering pass thrown in the right wing corner by the Preds. Coming over is going to be McMurray. McMurray picks his pocket down behind the net, cuts back. He's put into the wall here to the near side. Picked up by the Predators, going to work on the far side, chipping it back behind the net for Zaire. Zaire corrals it here underneath the net, pulls it back, sends it over here to Lucadello. Here they're coming in a 2-on-2. It's BMAC along with him. A 3-on-2 if he gets up in a play. Hit across the blue line, Lucadello fires one for the slot. No rebound given. As the Phantoms crashing the net, Brandon KO, number 97, looking for the second chance. The goaltender from the Predators not giving anything up. Looks a lot like UC Saros there, folks. No rebounds. And the Phantoms go for the line change. 5:45 to go here in the third. It's Normandy in the slot, Cush at center, Kerwick on the half wall, Kerwick from the right dot coming out of Monaco, over to Stamper, Stamper left point, sends one in the left wing corner, Kerwick with the inside position, sends it over here to the near side, backing up is Normandy, double D, chips it down low for Kerwick, Kerwick bottom left circle, makes a move towards the goaltender, look at that, double score, saved by the goaltender. We're going to get a whistle here. I'm not sure who the penalties are on or what's going to happen here, but there was a little bit of a back and forth there after the whistle at 5:28. And that was a good look on the far side. Kerwick coming to talking with the referee. And they're having a conversation. Face-off goes to the left wing circle. It's Stamper and the Rock on your blue line from left to right. Kerwick makes his way to the half wall. Or Germany was in the half wall. Kerwick in the slot. Cushman take your face off. In the right wing corner. Backing up are going to be the Phantoms. Out of the zone it goes past Monaco. Puck is on edge. Stamper's going to have to get there in a foot race. Into the left wing corner. Picked up by saved by Bersani. He's going to smother. Puck is loose. Picked up and thrown out toward the high point. Collected by the Predators back in the left wing corner. Coming over towards Monaco. Centering pass. Tied up by Stamper here to the near side. Coming across towards Cushman. Right wing corner. Blocked by Bronson. 3 white jerseys below the goal line. Blocked by Bersani. Picked up by Stamper looking for support. Here comes Cushman. Cushman over to Monaco. Monaco releases. Picked back up by the Predators. Come back down low. Monaco's going to lift the stick and tie him up. Hence me battling it down low. Monaco along with Cushman. It's Monaco trying to kick it back over to Kerwick. Kerwick here to the near side. Right circle. Pushing up the ice. Right dot. Kerwick coming around. He lost off his stick. Blocked by Cushman. Cushman pushes one forward out of the zone. Push over to Kerwick. Kerwick headmans it over to Dom. Double D. Top of the right circle. Comes on right wing half wall. Hits the brakes. Pulls back. Drops it for Kerwick. Picked off by the Predators. Come back towards the Normandy into the hands of Cushman. Cushman pulls it back over to Zaire. Zaire here near side. Headmans it over to Normandy. Puck is loose and picked up. We're going to get a whistle here. Interference is going to be the call on Monaco, apparently. I didn't see it. Way down behind the play, supposedly. Monaco on the score sheet twice in this contest, both for interference. At 4:22 to go here in the period. And the Phantoms are shorthanded. This penalty kill brought to you by Tim Hortons. There's always time for Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons, the official Canadian coffee of the Chicago Phantoms. Parents. Your penalty killers out there now are going to be Zeitzinger along with Lucadello. Blue liners are going to be Zaire and Stamper. Right point. Predators going to fire a shot. Saved by Bersani. No rebound given. At 4:16 to go here in the period. $1:24 to go on the Rocks penalty. And the Phantoms are going to change it up front. Lucadello heads to the bench for McMurray. BMAC going to take your face-off now. In the slot goes Stamper and then Zeitzinger. Zaire down in the corner. Face-off won by the Preds. Right wing half wall. Backing up is BMAC. Bottom of the right circle now. Preds going to work. Down behind the net. Looking up front. Going to get it to the slot. High slot coming is BMAC. Saved by to the wide right as it was going to be BMAC. Got a piece of that. Back in the middle looking to get it out. Come back down low. Cut off by Zaire. 2 versus Zaire. Zaire going to push one of them down. Picked back up by the Preds. Going right back behind the net. Looking for the backdoor play. Firing a shot. Saved by Bersani. Knocked away by Zaire. 57 seconds to go on that Timmy Hortons PK. Preds looking back down low. Trying to get it into the slot. off the left post, curling back around, met by Zaire. Centering pass, one-timer saved by Bersani, picked up by BMAC. BMAC going to send over to the far side for Seitzinger. Out of the zone in front of the penalty boxes, sent right back the other way, picked up by Stamper. Stamper sends one out of the zone, tipped by the Predators. 35 seconds to go here on that Timmy Hortons PK. Preds going here to the near side. Phantom's going to line change in. Pass Seitzinger, bouncing puck, heads over to the far side. Going to be picked up by DeNormandy. DeNormandy on the far side, all in front of the Phantom benches. Fans on the breakout, sends it out of the zone. Bouncing puck at center ice, picked up by Seitzinger. He hits the brakes and he goes for the line change. 17 seconds to go here on that PK. In front of Zaire, firing a shot. Glove saved by Bersani. With 10 seconds to go on this Tim Hortons PK. 3:02 remaining here in the third. Face off in the right wing circle to the left of Bersani's blocker. It's Cushman along with DeNormandy. Blue liners are going to be McCray and Zaire. Right wing circle, face off won by the Preds. Giving chases Cushman down towards Zaire. Hitting the brakes, going to be the Preds. Right point comes over, poke check by Cush. Cush going to muscle it forward, tied up by the Preds. That penalty's over, and we're even strength. Down in the corner for Zaire. Hitting the brakes going to be the Preds. Coming in is going to be Max. Max puts a body on it, chips one forward, trying to get over to Cushman. Makes a move around Cush, fires one off the right post, and back in the hands of the Predators here on the near side. 2:39 to go. Out to the high slot. Giving the crease is going to be DeNormandy. High left circle, comes all the way left dot towards Cushman. Backing up is going to be right in front of Bersani. Tied up by Cushman. Chip forward and be picked up by DeNormandy. DeNormandy going to push it up towards trying to get to Kerwick. Blocked by the Preds. Back in the hands of the Predators, going right back the other way. Thrown inside the zone. Top of the right circle. Comes down. Is going to be DeNormandy. Right side. Looks to fire a shot. Saved by Bersani off the post in the left corner. McCray knocked loose. Picks up the loose change. Number 27. Backhands it over towards Cushman. Cushman spins back trying to hit DeNormandy. Picked off by the Preds. Left dot. Fires a shot blocker. Saved by Bersani. Pucked up in the air over the crossbar by the Predators. Picked up by Cushman. Cushman slams it over here to the near side. Coming trucking back in again is going to be Kerwick. Kerwick at the blue line, pulls it back across. He's got DeNormandy on his right. Headman's over to Double D. Double D across blue line, 155 to go down. Fires a shot over the glove into the left wing corner. Just over the crossbar. Here comes Kerwick. Heading out here to the near side, thrown away by the Predators. That puck's going to go all the way down. We're going to get an icing, and we're going to bring that one all the way back. 1:44 to go here in the period. Face off in the offensive zone for the Phantoms. And I believe Coach Caden probably going to call timeout here. He does. I'm assuming he's going to pull the goaltender here with $1:44 to go. But we'll take a brief timeout. This timeout brought to you by Villaggio's Italian Ristorante in Roselle, Illinois. Villaggio's voted the #1 Italian restaurant in Roselle by me and Rocky. Stop in and see Berto, Edgar, Hugo, Brenda. Tell them I said hi, folks. Enjoy the timeout. Welcome back, folks. As we come out of the timeout, it's going to be 6-on-5. Empty net for the Phantoms. Your lineup for the Purple People Eaters is going to be DeNormandy, McMurray, Kerwick, and Seitzinger from left to right. Blue liner is going to be Stamper in the rock from left to right. Stamper high left circle, picked up by Double D. Trying to fire one forward. Down behind that for McMurray. McMurray chopped it loose underneath the net. The net is off once again. Seitzinger not happy. Seems to be only the goaltender from the Predators knocking the net off. 99 seconds to go here, folks. We're going to do it once again from the left wing circle. BMAC on your face-off. Kerwick and Seitzinger in the slot. DeNormandy on the half wall. Stamper creeping in. BMAC wins it back for Double D. Double D fires one off the back of the legs of Kerwick. blocked by the shot, trying to the exit pass, blocked by McMurray. Seitzinger takes him down far side, picked up by Normandy, kept him by Monaco. Monaco sends it over to Stamper. Stamper, left circle, fires the shot, tipped by Kurt McMurray into the left wing corner, cut off by McMurray out to the point for Stamper. Stamper tied up with $1:20 to go. Stamper keeps it in, sends it over to Kerwick, down the left wing circle, coming into Seitzinger, sent off to the far side, trying to dig it out of the boards. Monaco off his feet, tipped forward by the Rock. Rock picks it up, right hash mark, sends it down to Kerwick. Kerwick knocked off the puck. Delay of game, picked out by Kerwick. Kerwick tying up with McMurray, picked up by Keegan, intercepted by the Phantoms. Out of the zone, here comes Stamper. Stamper across the far side, poke, checks it free. Picked up by the Phantoms, back across the left side. Comes in to fire a shot, blocked behind Stamper, behind the net. Comes over here to the near side, cut off the back of the net, taken down by Stamper. Stamper here to the near side, pushing up, 47 seconds to go. DeNormandie pushing it, he's got Seitzinger on his right. Here comes Double D, 42 seconds across the blue line in the slot. Collapsed down by 3, fires one wide left, back in the hands of Dom. Dom behind the net, here comes Kerwick, comes in, knocked it free here to the near side. Backing up with Stamper, trying to keep it in the left point, picked up by Bronson. Bronson fires one, kicked away by the defender, picked up by Seitzinger. Sent over here to the near side for BMAC, out to the point for Bronson. Stamper, curl, sends him back over here to McMurray. Back in the left wing corner, coming in is Kerwick. Sent out to the top of the left circle, trying to chip it out of his own, picked up by Stamper. Stamper fires one, stick goes up in the air, picked up by the Predators, thrown away all the way down. That puck's going to be an icing.
Got time!
And we're going to bring that one all the way back. 10.8 seconds to go here, folks. Your lineup now is going to be DeNormandie, Kerwick, Cushman, McMurray, Monaco, and Stamper. Monaco goes to the slot with Kerwick, and it looks like the Predators are going to take a timeout, giving the Phantoms the opportunity to draw something up. So we'll take another brief timeout, folks. This timeout brought to you by Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Fireball. Ignite the night. At least that's what it says on the bottle anyway. Enjoy the timeout, folks. Welcome back, folks. 10.8 seconds to go. DeNormandie on the half wall. McMurray in the center. Kerwick, Cushman, and Monaco on the slot. Stamper, top of the right circle. Monaco making his way now. Circling back around to the right dot. Backing off. Sent forward by BMAC. Going to that is Monaco. Left wing circle, Kerwick. 6 seconds to go. DeNormandie battling it out. 3-on-2 battle. Here comes Cushman trying to dig it out with 2 seconds remaining. Monaco tripped up there in front of the net. Monaco was tripped up in front of the net there by the defender, who stuck his stick between his legs and twisted his knee, if you want to go back and watch the replay. So your final score here at York Ice Arena is going to be the Pittsburgh Predators 1, the Chicago Phantoms 0, as we head to our favorite part of the broadcast, Rockies recap. For the visiting Chicago Phantoms, 2 tallies on the score sheet, both of them penalties by number 7. Both of them interference, one in the second, one in the third period. For the home team, Pittsburgh Predators, 4 penalties. Number 41, body checking at 3:07 in the first. Number 29, cross checking at 11:52 in the second. Number 28, hooking at 2:38 in the second. And cross check at 10:43 in the third by number 8. The lone goal scored by number 41 at 10:05 in the second period. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Definitely not the results. Once again, your final score here at York Ice Arena. The Pittsburgh Predators 1, the Chicago Phantom 0. Thanks again for watching. If you're interested in catching any 16U Mission Girls hockey down at Fifth Third Ice Arena at 9:10 Central Standard Time, the Mission Girls will be taking on Culver Academy. The Mission went down 1-0 here earlier today against Little Caesars, and hopefully get the on the right side of the win column this evening. So once again, thanks for watching, and as always, good night, Minnesota Lakers Grandma, wherever you are.